Along a stretch of Highway 6 in the city of Natchitoches, at a few minutes past 10 o'clock on the night of October 4th,
911, where's your emergency?
a horrible accident.
Yeah, I need an ambulance on Highway 6 going toward 49, right across the street from the State Farm building.
DeAndre Moss, a 23-year-old man with special needs, walking home from work at Wendy's, is struck by a car
I got a hit and run. Whoever hit him kept going.
and left bleeding on the side of the highway.
He's down here laying down and hemorrhaging real bad.
That voice you hear on the 911 call
DeAndre, come on, baby.
is DeAndre's uncle, Ronald Cross. He witnessed the accident, staying with Moss until an ambulance arrived.
He was one of my kids. He was one of my kids.
Katie Cross is DeAndre's aunt. She says her husband, Ronald, called her as soon as first responders got on scene.
He said, Katie, the first call I got, Katie, the car just swept him off his feet. He said it just kept going. No braking, no nothing. It just kept going.
Fighting for his life, Katie says DeAndre was airlifted to a Shreveport hospital where he died the next day.
I feel like I went to sleep and I must have hit my head or something. And in this dream, it's telling me he's gone, but I'm trying to walk and get there, you know, and get to the end so that he can meet me.
When it comes to getting around, Mitch Iddens owns two sets of wheels, a modified charcoal gray Toyota van, and an electric wheelchair.
Get in there. So that's it. And then we're going to close it up.
At the age of 18,
It happened so simple.
a swimming accident
Just leaned over and dove in the water.
left Mitch a paraplegic
Hit my head on the bottom and broke my neck. Didn't even know I broke my neck. I didn't feel any pain. All I knew was I couldn't move and I was face down in the water.
But these days, he's almost always on the go.
Off to see what's happening in the community.
And on a sunny fall afternoon,
We're going to ease up Texas Street here, I guess. That was one of our places on the list.
Mitch took me for a spin to show the one thing
There's one right there.
that can slow folks like him down, able-bodied people.
People that don't have an appropriate placard, either hanging from the visor or an appropriate license plate.
Parking in accessible spaces.
There's not really a lot of accessible parking compared to, the number of people that are out there shopping and going to various places.
A problem Mitch believes is more prevalent now than ever before.
On a daily basis, it happens all over town all day long, just about everywhere I go.
It's a quiet little town, which I like. I like small towns.
Filled with great people. That's what's kept me here, the people.
It's not a lot of business. A lot of times it's slow here.
Typical day in Homer is people doing business, passing through, some stopping by and visiting with friends and trying to make our town stronger again.
But on July 27th, 2017,
It was horrific.
the serenity in this part of Claiborne Parish was shattered
Everybody says this, you don't think things like that will happen here.
when 10 miles outside the edge of town at the David Wade Correctional Center,
We begin tonight with breaking news. An inmate who escaped from prison has taken a hostage.
police say 19-year-old Amanda Carney was killed by an inmate named Deltre Henderson,
He reportedly stole a vehicle and then kidnapped a woman.
who went on a violent crime spree after walking off his work detail as a prison trustee. Henderson himself killed
There was a shootout at this location. We're piecing everything together as we speak.
during a standoff with correctional officers in a trailer home on prison grounds. Now, a year following Amanda's death,
I haven't heard a lot about the investigation.
folks in her hometown of Homer, Louisiana,
I knew her. She was a student of mine.
say there's still a lot of unanswered questions
How he got out, I don't know.
about what happened the day Amanda Carney died.
Just the imagination of what it could have been was terrible.